Hey, welcome. I'm glad you opted to learn more about what I was talking about regarding accountability nutrition. I want to start by rewinding the clock. I have been helping people with their nutrition and fitness since about 2004. 2004, did it as a hobby, which led to in 2008 becoming certified and doing it professionally. And what I found over those many years is that yes, people struggle with the consistency around their exercise, but they struggle even more around nutrition and what to put in their mouths and when. And there's so many confusing philosophies and there's so many negative influences regarding food. It's just one of the hardest things to do, but it's also one of the most important things to be doing. As a society, we've kind of made this unwritten contract with each other to stop paying attention to what goes in our body. That the poor, damaging choices are just the norm. And what we put in our bodies matters, period. This is what we eat, when we eat, how much we eat. All that is critical and essential to understand and to develop a discipline so that we can reach optimum health and an ideal weight. The father of modern medicine, his name is Hippocrates. He said something you may know, the Hippocratic Oath that doctors take. It says, first, do no harm. And that's a interesting subject in itself to follow that and see how we're doing as a society. But number two is that he also said something very powerful. He said, let thy food be thy medicine and medicine thy food. And so that statement really encapsulates what my coaching program, what my experience, and what it is that I feel I need to share with people. That's the gist of it. It's basically helping people learn what to put in their body and how to do it and how to be consistent with it so that they can make their food their medicine and their medicine their food. When we eat right, we feel good. We enjoy life more. We enjoy our relationships more. We enjoy our work more. We enjoy our hobbies more. Everything is more enjoyable. Everything's affected by our health, and when our health is good, life is good. It's really simple. So what I'm inviting you to do is simply to make your life better, to feel better, to have life be better. And I'm gonna help you do it. When I first started coaching people back in 2004, 2008, I used to use an approach which required people to get a food scale, to weigh out their portions, do a little math, convert grams and ounces. And some got it, and some didn't. Many people's brains would blow up in that process, and they use it as an excuse out of their frustration to give up. And while I used this approach from 2004 to basically 2014 for 10 years, a lot of clients had amazing progress. And in 2014, a program came out with a really simple but genius idea, and that's their approach was simple enough that it didn't make people's brains explode, and it still got their food dialed in where it needs to be for the results they were after. Instead of using complicated measurements and ounces and grams and a scale and all that, this approach used little color-coded containers. And instead of focusing on getting 5 ounces of whatever protein, 4 ounces of whatever carbohydrate, all you need to know is how many containers of what you need each day. And so it's so much easier to understand that you need 4 green containers for your vegetables, or 2 purple containers for your fruit, or 4 red containers for your protein, 2 yellow containers for your carbohydrates. And each person, depending on what their current body composition is and what their activity level is, those portions will change. But it makes it so much easier to know what to put in your body when you can focus on getting the portions right for your needs. And that's what this approach does. And again, I had a lot of success with this approach, but I've gotten many, many, many more success stories now using the approach that I have been using since 2014. And the reason is because it's simple, it's easier to follow. Reaching your ideal health and your ideal body weight, it's a function of both exercise and nutrition. But nutrition, and you've probably heard this before, nutrition is more important than the activity. In fact, in my philosophy and many other professionals, nutrition is 4 times more important than the activity. Think about this. If you're working out an hour a day, or maybe an hour every other day, that's a fraction of your day. But how you eat, how you take care of your body, that is your entire day waking hours. And if that is on, you are treating your body correctly, treating that your metabolic health your metabolism, you're treating it correctly, allowing you to burn calories efficiently all day based on what you put in your body and when. So this approach, I'm going to help you figure this out. I'm going to help you figure out, based on your activity, what your caloric intake needs to be, how many portions of what you need every day. And with this program, we're going to get this dialed in for 30 days so you can feel what it's like to be spot on. And again, this is not about perfection. So in this approach, if you're eating 6 meals a day and you're doing that 7 days a week, you're eating 42 meals. And if a couple of those are not spot on, no big deal. I'm not an advocate of perfection. Perfection is counterproductive. So if that's one of your concerns, let it go. Basically, what I want you to do is learn from your mistakes and error correct. This is a ongoing process of error correction. Learning from your mistakes, sharing your mistakes with me and with the other people on this journey, learning from each other, watching how they overcome the roadblocks and obstacles that they're dealing with, and inspiring you to figure out how to navigate your challenges. So the portion control tool that we're going to be using is from the 21-Day Fix program. You probably have heard of this and seen infomercials on it. It really is as good as what it appears to be. It's amazing. It's very simple, and it's not about a magic tool. It's about giving you the tool to make your behavior and to make your habits easier to follow, easier to be compliant, so that you can adhere to what you need without the added complication of measurement issues. And it's about simplifying it. So the other tool we're going to be looking at is nutrient density. Is a very important thing when we're talking about health. Nutrient density simply means the amount of vitamins and minerals per calorie in any given food. And so in order for our bodies to be at their best, we've got to give it good building blocks to build our bodies from. And I'm a huge advocate of superfoods, and superfoods are basically a class of foods that have their fruits and vegetables, grasses, that kind of stuff, that have the highest concentration of vitamins and minerals per calorie. The formula that I use, basically in one shake, I'm able to get the natural equivalent of 5 huge plates of fruits and vegetables every day in one shake, and I've been doing this for over 5 years. These superfoods, they balance my blood chemistry, they improve my circulation, they improve my elimination, they improve digestion, they improve detoxification. These superfoods help me manage stress, they help me to increase my energy, and even more than I can even imagine to talk about here. So this formula is called Shakeology, and again, I've been using it for 5 years, since 2011, and I've also been recommending it to clients ever since I've been using it, with some remarkable results. Many of the clients that I've worked with have gotten off of many medications. They've gotten off their blood pressure medication, they've gotten off cholesterol medication, even people that were insulin dependent are no longer taking insulin. And one story that comes to mind right now, a woman in her 60s, Molly, she, from her doctor, got a clean bill of health after working together for some time. And her doctor says, you've reversed an 18-year cycle of kidney disease. And she is free of all the issues that she was having before. I remember how thrilled she was when she told me about this. It's probably been a year and a half ago. But again, it's not magic. Is that what she did is she combined the power of a healthy metabolism, the right food at the right time, with the right exercise, with the right superfoods, the right nutrient-dense foods. And the combination of that reversed all the damage that she'd done for 60 years. And I'm inviting you to participate in the same thing these other people have had remarkable results with. And so my invitation to you is to work with me for 30 days, just like many other clients have. Hundreds of people, in fact. And right now, I've got about 30 clients that are continuing to work with me, that have been working with me month to month to month to month, to learn the disciplines, to stay consistent. So what I'm offering right now is I'm looking for 5 people that want to work with me very closely for the next 30 days. In that 30 days, you're going to learn these fundamentals. And after that 30 days, I'm going to put you in to the, call it the graduate program, where many other clients are continuing to work with this process. I'm still there in the group. I'm still working with you guys. We're on conference calls. We're staying in touch and supporting each other through our journey. Now, I don't charge for this program, but I do require that you invest in the tools that I use and believe in, use myself, and that many of my clients are using as well. And those 2 tools are the nutrition portion approach that the 21-Day Fix has created, and the nutrient-dense formula that's Shakeology. When you commit to these things, I commit to you. And they're your ticket into the 30-day coaching program and beyond. So you've got a couple options for starting. Number one is that you can purchase the 21-day fix nutrition approach and Shakeology separately. It's going to cost you a little bit more money to do that. Or you can purchase what's called a challenge pack. And this challenge pack is basically a value bundle. You get your nutrition plan, you get your containers, you get all that. You get your first months of Shakeology, and that's going to save you basically $25 versus trying to buy those separately. You also get, as a bonus, the 21-day fix workouts, which are awesome. They're 30-minute, basically in-home boot camp programs. There's 7 of them, and they're awesome. And on days when you haven't been able to do whatever your current workout is, or maybe you're looking for a new program, that will be an amazing thing to support you very easily. Some dumbbells in your home. You can even do the workouts streaming on your phone. Anyway, that's an aside. The main focus of this group is to feed you the right things, the right times, and super nutrient-dense foods. And to get started, it's going to be about $153, and that includes shipping and everything. That's out the door. And there is a 100% money-back guarantee on this thing. So if after 30 days you are not blown away and you are not singing the praises of everything that I've outlined and everything that we do together, then you get a full refund less $12 for shipping. And you even get to have the 30 superfood meals that is Shakeology. You can return an empty bag and get your money back. So if you're serious about taking yourself to the next level, about mastering the disciplines around nutrition, and you're tired of trying to do it on your own, you haven't been able to do it, and you're willing to trust me and follow me for the next 30 days, I'm looking for those 5 people. So for those who maybe you're the 6th person, I'm happy to have you engage with the graduate program now. You'll have some support there as well. And then at the end of the month, you can join the next group of 5. I'm going to be taking 5 people through every month here forward and working with them very, very closely before putting them into the graduate group. So if what I've shared resonates with you and you want to get started, or if you have any questions, I want you to fill out this form. The form is going to give you the opportunity to go ahead and purchase your tools, the 21-day fix challenge pack with Shakeology, I look forward to answering any questions that you have, and look forward to working with those 5 people that are serious about getting some results and taking their results to the next level. Take care. Bye.